Hi everybody and welcome to the Scott Show. This is Scott here and we are rolling out the top 8 of the 1980s. We are in 1986 right now. We have so many great songs. I mean, I just could argue with myself and other people for days on some of these songs. I wish I could do the top 20 of the 1980s. Then we might have a little argument. But we're going to give you our top 8 from 1986. We start with the honorable mention of Mr. Mister by Carrie, or Carrie by Mr. Mister, sorry. It's a great song. Burning Heart by Survivor. It's also from the Rocky soundtrack. Doesn't get as much play as Eye of the Tiger, but, you know, whatever. Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. If you guys have never heard this song before, it's a great song. Eddie Murphy, yes, it is the guy who is the voice of the donkey from Shrek, or Eddie Murphy from Silent Live, and he teamed up with Rick James and did Party All the Time, so check that out, and you hear Rick James in the background singing the song. I Miss You by Climax is another one on our list. Say You, Say Me by Lionel Richie. That's What Friends Are For by Dionne Warwick and Friends. That was number 1 on the Billboard Top 100, but definitely not number 1 on my list. I have so many great songs. It's terrible. Your Wildest Dreams by Moody Blues. Walk This Way by Run DMC featuring Aerosmith. We might get that next year. Life in a Northern Town by Dream Academy. And then these are the ones where it's like, oh my gosh, how could you not put these on here? Your Love by The Outfield. I think Saturday Night Live has ruined this song for me, by the way. Just saying. They did a really terrible skit with this song, so it doesn't get on my list. Crush on You by the Jets, top teen song of that time, bubblegum. It was definitely out there. Amanda by Boston. If you guys know me, for those who know me really well, know that I love the song Amanda by Boston. Didn't make my top 8 because I got such a great top 8. Could have switched out a few songs, but, you know, oh well. A Walk of Life by Dire Straits gets on the honorable mention list. Mad About You by Melinda Carlisle gets on the list. Live to Tell by Madonna. It's actually one of my favorite Madonna songs. I know that some people are kind of like, what? But it is, and I like it. It came in very low on the list on the Billboard Top 100. But I put it at least in my honorable mention. These Dreams by Heart come in on our honorable mention. And my number 9 song, one of the songs that I actually enjoy a lot, is Rock Me Amadeus by Falco. It doesn't get on my list because the top 8 is just that good. So, drum roll. We go to the top 8 of the 1986. Here we go with number 8. Number 8, Manic Monday by the Bangles. The Bangles were awesome. And they were a 4 or 5 woman group. I believe it was 5 women. And Susanna Hoffs was the main singer. And wow. Just wow. Michael Steele actually was on the guitar. And I don't remember any of the other girls' names because I just remember those 2. But Susanna Hoff was the main singer of the Bangles. And she just had a Manic Monday and had to sing all about it. Number 7 I put on there for everybody else. It's not one of my favorites, but I put on there because it's just nostalgia. It screams 1986. Movie kind of brings it out. And that's Take My Breath Away by Berlin. I think that if I didn't put it on the list, that I would get, like, people would be torching my house. So I put it on the list. Number 6 is Human by the Human League. You guys know from past videos, I love the Human League. All 3 of their main songs, Don't You Want Me Baby and Keep Feeling Fascination, have been on my list. Both honorable mention and on the top 8. But Human has to be on my top 8 because it's just such a beautiful song. Another beautiful song, and I could have switched this one out with Rock Me Amadeus. I mean, all these songs are so great, folks. Is Holding Back the Years by Simply Red. The reason it's on here is because it's a song that will never die. It's not one of those songs that... It's 86, yes. It's 1986, and it's got the 86 feel to it. But it does not... You could sing it today, and it'd be the same thing. So, there you go. Alright, my number 4 is Prince and the Revolution, Kiss. That comes in at number 4 on the top 8 of the 1986. It's Prince. It's the song Kiss. How great is that song? I mean, how many times have you sang to that song? And if you haven't, really? Stop lying. Alright, number 3 is Mr. Broken Wings. Just a great song from the 1980s. Has to be on my number 3 from 1986. Number 2 is one of my favorite British, and I say that quite a bit because I love British music, but West End Girls comes in at number 2. Just one of those great catchy songs that I could just sing along to all day long. And number 1, and I probably gave it away when I said, put a little quote on there and said Karate Kid. My number 1 is from Peter Cetera, Glory of Love. Glory of Love by Peter Cetera. My number 1 song from 1986. And folks, I know that I've been getting crap about this. Why don't you play these songs on YouTube? Because if I play these songs on YouTube, YouTube will not love me anymore. They will kick me off of YouTube if I play these songs. So, the reason why these songs get no play for me is because if I do, I'm done. And that I can't have. So, I give you guys the top 8 from the 1980s, and then you guys can go Google them. So, number 1, Glory of Love, Peter Cetera, from Chicago. He is the Chicago lead singer for quite a while there, but he goes on his own and does the Karate Kid theme, Glory of Love. So, check it out. That is 1986 in a nutshell. We'll be back with 87, 88, 89, and you guys can always check out past years on YouTube at tinyurl.com/102550. Check it out. And we are rocking it with the 102550 Homeless Project, making homelessness a thing of the past. If you guys can help us out at 102550.net, that would be awesome. And we'll check out you guys real soon.